here's an interesting question. How would we find the intercepts of a linear equation in general, x-intercepts or y-intercepts, especially when the equation is not written in, let's say, a convenient type form such as slope-intercept? Well, in general, if you think about what an x-intercept is where we hit the x-axis in a particular graph, notice down here in the left. So the y-coordinate of that point, I don't know what the x is, but the y is definitely 0. So in general, to find an x-intercept, we set y equal to 0. This will in general show us when we hit the x-axis. Similarly, what do we do in order to find a y-intercept? Well, a y-intercept would be where we hit the y-axis. So again, in the lower left, that red point is where that orange line is hitting the y-axis. And notice, although I don't know what the y-coordinate is, I certainly know the x-coordinate. The x-coordinate is 0. So here we would set x to be 0. So in general, they're married opposite, right? The x-intercept set the y equal to 0. The y-intercept set the x equal to 0. So as an example, try this on your own if you wish first by pausing the video, but assuming you've given it a shot here, in order to find the x-intercept, the idea was that we wanted to figure out where we hit the x-axis, so we know that the y needs to be 0. So I will take the equation as written, negative 4x plus 9y equals 15. And notice that I replaced the y value with the number 0 so I can find the x-intercept. Now, a little bit of algebra. Negative 4x plus, well, 9 times 0 would just be 0. So this is equal to 15. Divide negative 4 and yield x equals negative 15 fourths. So x equals negative 15 fourths is the x-intercept of the line negative 4x plus 9y equals 15. So even if you didn't pause the video before, maybe pause it now and see if you can do the y-intercept. But assuming that's been attempted, the y-intercept is the place where we hit the y-axis. And so at that point, the x-coordinate will be 0. So in order to attempt to do this, we're going to rewrite the equation, replacing the x with the number 0. Plus 9y equals 15. Okay, again, negative 4 times 0 is just 0. Plus 9y equals 15. To unwrap our present, divide by 9. Y equals 15 over 9. And for politeness' sake, we should divide by 3 to reduce our fraction into 5/3. So the y-intercept would be 5/3, and the x-intercept would be negative 15 fourths.